Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Wait, Let Me Explain the podcast. My name is Kawaa, and I'm here with.
Hi, I'm just Kawa's friend. I don't have a name.
Yeah, Himiko is like the background character. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, she's the main character.
no, no, no.
I'm just here.
no. We co founded this podcast. We got equal standing, but.
She's the main character. Don't let her lie to you.
Anyways, yeah, so today's topic is a little bit interesting. We were trying to, like, figure out, like, what to talk about because we've made, I think, how many, what episodes now? Like, it's like the 17th, probably, or 18th?
I
Um,
don't know. I don't even know where I
I
am.
don't even know, bro. But yeah, like, I don't know. We were like, what do we talk about? And then I was thinking about, a lot of recent shows have been popping off, like a bunch of indie shows such as Has Been Hotel. I know there's a little bit of controversy with that one, but there's also Digital Circus, and I feel like a lot of these shows have a recurring theme of friendship and redemption, and whether or not you can do bad things and come back from that and maybe possibly be a better person. So today we're going to be talking about, can people be redeemed? Yeah, so I guess I'll start because I have, okay, for those of you who have never, like, seen Has Been Hotel, I'm going to talk about the show because I feel like it has, like, such a perfect example of the theme of redemption. So, spoiler warning to anybody who hasn't seen the show. I don't know if you care if I spoil it, Himiko, but
I never plan to watch it, so I don't
okay.
care.
okay, so
I
this
don't
is your
care.
warning. This has been everybody's warning. So, basically, the premise of the show is it follows through Lucifer's daughter, Charlie Morningstar, which she basically is like the princess of hell, right? It kind of goes along with the themes of, like, traditional religion, or at least Christianity and, like, Catholicism, where they have heaven and hell, like the concepts of heaven and hell, except the people in hell. You have all these sinners and stuff, right? But think about it, like, there's, like, like, defining what a sin is, possibly, like, through the Bible or through, like, religion that's been, like, said over and over again. You got, like, the sinners who are, maybe committed very, like, immoral things such as, like, murder and things like that. And then you got the other people who were quote unquote sinning and then they just got into drugs, or they are gay, and so
I'll get
uh,
into drugs right now. I'll do it.
on the podcast right here, right now, guys.
Yeah, hard math right
Hard
here.
math is that even? But yeah, so anyways, yeah, so it goes through this concept
She
of
thinks I'm joking, yo.
hey, yo, okay.
Hey yo. Hey
So
yo.
anyways, yeah, so these people, I'm trying to find a way to word it. So these people are all sinners, right? And then Charlie Morningstar is basically advocating for, well, what if instead of just being stuck in hell, these sinners can redeem themselves and get into heaven? Is that possible? And so it kind of follows through of, like, well, what does it mean to be redeemed, and how can you be redeemed? And, like, that's kind of like the recurring theme. Anyways, yeah. So today's topic is a little bit interesting. We were trying to, like, figure out, like, what to talk about because we've made, I think, how many, what episodes now? Like, it's like the 17th, probably, or 18th.
I
Um,
don't know. I don't even know where I
I
am.
don't even know, bro. But yeah, like, I don't know. We were like, what do we talk about? And then I was thinking about a lot of recent shows have been popping off, like a bunch of indie shows such as Has Been Hotel. I know there's a little bit of controversy with that one, but there's also Digital Circus, and I feel like a lot of these shows have a recurring theme of friendship and redemption, and whether or not you can do bad things and come back from that and maybe possibly be a better person. So today we're going to be talking about, can people be redeemed? Yeah, so I guess I'll start because I have, okay, for those of you who have never, like, seen Has Been Hotel, I'm going to talk about the show because I feel like it has, like, such a perfect example of the theme of redemption. So, spoiler warning to anybody who hasn't seen the show. I don't know if you care if I spoil it, Himiko, but
I never plan to watch it, so I don't
okay.
care.
okay, so
I
this
don't
is your
care.
warning. This has been everybody's warning. So, basically, the premise of the show is it follows through Lucifer's daughter, Charlie Morningstar, which she basically is like the princess of hell, right? It kind of goes along with the themes of, like, traditional religion, or at least Christianity and, like, Catholicism, where they have heaven and hell, like the concepts of heaven and hell, except the people in hell. you have all these sinners and stuff, right? But think about it, like there's like, like defining what a sin is, possibly like through the Bible or through like religion that's been like said over and over again. You got like the sinners who are, maybe committed very like immoral things such as like murder and things like that. And then you got the other people who were quote unquote sinning and then they just got into drugs or they are gay, and so
I'll get
uh,
into drugs right now. I'll do it.
on the podcast right here, right now, guys.
Yeah. Hard math right
Hard
here.
math. Is that even? But yeah, so anyways, yeah, so it goes through this concept
She
of
thinks I'm joking, yo.
hey yo, okay.
Hey, yo. Hey,
So
yo.
anyways, yeah, so these people, I'm trying to find a way to word it. So these people are all sinners, right? And then Charlie Morningstar is basically advocating for, well, what if instead of just being stuck in hell, these sinners can redeem themselves and get into heaven? Is that possible? And so it kind of follows through of like, well, what does it mean to be redeemed and how can you be redeemed? And like that's kind of like the recurring theme. There's only been 2 seasons, and as far as I know, I've seen the first season for sure. The second season, I think I've like seen all of it now. It's been a minute. I think I maybe watched like halfway
I'm
through
gonna
it.
need a sentimental minute wind to pump me
Sentimental,
up.
okay. Oh no, I'm gonna start vocals gonna go. Okay.
See, what in my Valencia see, trying to figure out the
That's a
fat
good song
mute
though.
lie.
Balenciaga. Cute. I love saying that. Okay. But yeah, so I don't know. Like, do you? Okay, I'm gonna ask you, Himiko. In your opinion, what does it mean to be redeemed, and do you think people can be redeemed?
Brain, uh, words.
I know you're
Yeah.
put on the spot. No
Um,
pressure.
I definitely do think people can be redeemed. I feel like, though, it is much easier said than done because, like, of course, I feel like it depends the person.
Mm.
So, like, in my mind, like, being redeemed is more of like righting your wrongs. So, like, if like in a lot of cases with like shows and stuff, it's usually you wrong someone else,
Mm.
and then like redeeming yourself is like somehow fixing what you did or doing something else that pretty much overrules what you originally did. So I think it very much depends the specific people that's happening to, because of course, like if you have someone who say holds a grudge a lot more than someone else,
Mm.
then like yeah, you might say do something really bad to them, but then do something phenomenal for them. But to them, you are still a terrible person because you did this thing first. But
Yeah.
to others, they might see it as a case of like, oh well, yes, I didn't like you before because you did whatever, but now that like I've gotten to know you, or now that like this has happened, like then they give like that other chance, or like maybe they become friends, whatever it might be. So I definitely think being redeemed, like a person being redeemed, is definitely a possibility. I just think it very much depends on the case of, um, like in what way, like in the people especially, like what happened, what they did to change it, if they even try. There's all kinds of like factors like that I think play a big part in it.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Right, because I feel like, at least like in my perspective, I feel like it takes like, well, it's like what you said, like it depends on the situation. If it's somebody who's wronging somebody else, in that case I feel like to quote unquote redeem yourself to that person that you wronged, both people have to be willing to like actually fix it. And by fix it I mean the one person maybe apologizing, the other person actually accepting the apology. But obviously if it was like something extremely bad, like nobody owes anybody forgiveness. um but yeah, like I think it takes like I feel like a level of putting your guard down, which is like not everybody wants to do that, or admit that they're wrong. So I feel like
Mhm.
redemption is possible, but it's hard. Like it like even for me like if I think back on all the things I've done, like every argument I've had with somebody, like maybe my mom or something like that, or what may be, um like I'm sure there's some things I did that were bad, but it's like to be able to put your guard down and say like I was in the wrong. I'm sorry I did this. Like it's not an easy it's not easy for everybody, you know? Like especially cuz sometimes let's say you do apologize to somebody and if somebody also has a high ego, they're just going to be like, "Yeah, yeah, I know. You definitely should have apologized like blah blah blah." Like and they might make you feel awful for it, you know? But
Mhm.
yeah. Didn't you say you were talking to me about it earlier? I like have you actually like finished how many seasons of My Hero is there? Cuz
I think 5.
have you seen all 5 or
Yes.
um yeah, cuz you were talking about how like Bakugo, he has like a redemption. Well, like I guess spoiler alert.
Oh
Bakugo
wow,
has like a
never mind.
redemption. A little late for now, but yeah. Do you want to talk about that a
There's
little
8
bit?
seasons. I've watched all of My Hero, but apparently there's 8 seasons.
There's
No, I
8.
don't
Oh
care
my
about
god.
Bakugo. Screw Bakugo.
Wow. So he doesn't get redemption. He can just like
I mean, he definitely does. His character goes from the prick that he starts off as, where like yeah, people liked him, but like he did terrible things to like Deku and whatever.
Mhm.
To like without, I'm not gonna like spoil anything. So without spoiling it, like he does like he changes to a nicer person later on, and then does certain things to more portray that. And I feel like of course like that's been done for ever, like in all kinds of shows, cartoons, movies, everything like that has like in my mind like one of the first examples I saw of someone like redeeming themselves was like Zuko from Avatar.
Okay.
Like everyone knows like he starts off like being like your guy who's trying to kill the Avatar to actually redeem himself in his father's eyes. But then like as the story goes on, I'm not going to say spoilers. If you've not seen Avatar at this point, then you're just failing. I don't know. Um, it's like the case of like later on he like joins like the Avatar gang and like fights alongside them because he like figures out like more of what's morally right, and like Aang of course like accepts into it. Other people might be a little iffy at first, but it's much more that case of he gets much more accepted for like as a part of the group. He becomes more friends with them. He fights alongside them. So like in that case, I feel like he redeems
Mhm.
himself from this person who, of course, was trying to murder them. To
Right. Yeah.
now
Yeah.
he's part of like the friends.
Mhm. Yeah. That kind of reminds me of sorry, because just finished rewatching My Little Pony and like it's the whole theme of the show is friendship is magic, right? So it does all these like friendship lessons and stuff. But there's certain villains in each of the seasons that like some of them get redeemed, some of them just like there's like no hope. But in the situations where some of the characters do get redeemed, it's kind of like a it was kind of nice to like watch because you see this character who was like inevitably evil or like envious or like just like trying to make everybody else's lives just like hell, and then you see them slowly open up and start to like understand what it means to like be a good person. And I feel like usually, at least when I was watching the show, like 9 times out of 10 the reason they were creating chaos or like harm, I guess, was because they were hurting themselves. And then until somebody else was like showing them kindness, they were like, wait, like that's a thing. And then like I feel like it's put in very simple terms because obviously it's like a show that's like meant for like a younger audience, and older. But um, yeah, I don't know. I think the concept of redemption is nice because I feel like especially in like in our I want to say our generation, but I also want to say like maybe just like online life lately, it's been um quite interesting because I feel like you know how like sometimes like especially in cancel culture, like we have cancel culture, um sometimes people will just say, "Oh, just leave that friend group, like there's no hope." And like sometimes people don't even talk things out. Sometimes you just go, "Oh, there's a problem, bye." Like some people just like leave, you know? So, I I don't know. I think it's good to talk about like I don't know, like ways to like fix friendship. Like I say fix friendships, like fix problems, fix friendships, you know? I don't
I
know.
can fix them.
You can yeah, I can fix it. Well, obviously, yeah. Don't like detriment your own life for somebody. Like that's not what I'm saying at all. But you know, I think like you should at least give it a shot. And like, um, speaking of, yeah, like so I have a list, of just random scenarios. So we're gonna play a game. I have a list of just like random scenarios,
Steve Jobs.
Yes, that's correct. Okay.
Yes,
You win a
I'm so
hundred
good at this,
dollars.
guys.
And basically, it's gonna like I phrased it as, "Would you forgive your friend if blank 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 if they did X Y Z?" So we're just gonna go on the list, and I guess like we can just like talk about them. I have a 10. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna let you pick the number. Pick a number between 1 and 10, and then
7.
7. Okay. So this one says, "Would you forgive your friend if they stood by and did nothing when someone else was bullying you?"
Uh, I think it depends the case,
Mm-hmm.
like heavily for that one in my mind. Like I know personally, like if it was me, if I saw like one of my friends getting bullied, like I would try to step in. But I could understand if it's like a case of sometimes there's the problems of that person might be friends with both friend groups, and then it comes to like a case of
Mm.
it could be iffy either way. Well, I still think they should step in and like stop it, and it would like make me like look worse on them if they didn't. Like for me, it personally wouldn't like end the friendship. It'd be like that case of like why didn't you help? Like ask them about it.
Mm.
So I don't think it's like as much as like oh it's like unredeemable or anything like that. Because I do think there's also like those cases of stipulations. If it's just a case, if it's a case of like instead say I'm getting bullied by someone and then they're standing there laughing with them about it,
Oh.
then that's where it becomes like the problem.
Yeah, it's kind of
But
giving
like
like fake-ish.
right, it's giving like fake friend.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
other cases like maybe they're just scared to like there's of course like there's different reasons for different stuff. So it could be a case of like oh they're just a prick, but it could also just be a case of like
Yeah.
they could be scared to do it because who says the person bullying you isn't like
Mm.
a 6'6" like 300-pound person like
Mm.
I'm sorry, you could be my best friend, but I'm terrified if I see someone. Like,
Nah, Himiko, you could take him. Like,
yeah, maybe in my
yeah,
dreams.
yeah. Everybody pitch in money. We're gonna start like a little, what's it called? Like a wrestling tournament. Yeah.
What if we don't?
You're like, how about no? Yeah, no, I totally get what you mean. Like, cause I know, like I've been in situations, at least when I was younger, where I had this one friend who was bullied, but the thing is, it was like a group of guys, and I was like in middle school, like this little short, like little girl, right? For me to go and like do something about it, like sometimes I wish I did, but also the chances of me actually making it out of that was probably like slim. So I guess it does depend on the situation. Like it's like what you said. Like if I were to just like go and join in, I feel like that's a problem, you know? Because it's like what kind of
Hmm.
friend would you be to like, you know? That's definitely not a real friend kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Anything else you want to say, or should I move on to the next one?
LeBron James.
Well, next one. Okay, pick a number between 1 and 10 that is not 7.
I don't wanna.
You don't wanna.
No, I wanna.
Pick a number.
No.
Did you say blue? That's not an option.
I said no,
Oh,
but
I was like
okay.
blue as a color.
Yeah, blue's my favorite number.
Yeah.
It's it's right there. You should just know your numbers, obviously.
Oh yeah, obviously, you know. Okay,
Obviously.
all right. If you don't want to pick a number, I'll pick one.
I don't want to. I told you I don't want to.
Dang. Okay, you know what? Respect. Okay. Let's see. Okay,
Standing my ground.
let's see
I don't
which
want to
one
pick
looks
a number.
interesting. I just searched this up on Google, if I'm being honest. So
How dare you?
I know, how dare me? Because I
How
was just
dare you
like,
use
I haven't
Google?
had
Who do you
enough.
think
Like
you are?
I've had a select amount of friendships, but I don't have enough to be like this situation, that
I don't have
situation, this situation.
friends.
Friends, what are those? Yeah, exactly. I don't know what friends are. What the heck?
As the sky falls.
Friends. Okay, this one is: would you forgive your friend if they constantly tried to sabotage your romantic relationship or career?
No, because I don't think that's a friend if they're just constantly trying to sabotage
I
you.
guess. Okay, so the question is, I guess like moving away from redemption, like would you be able to forgive them if they did that? Like if let's say they did a well, but also if they were actively or like consistently trying to like sabotage your whatever, your relationship or your career, like That's like something you're doing multiple times, and it's like at that point you know what you're doing. So it's like, why would you do that? I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. It's like
Yeah.
I don't understand like why like, I don't see a good reason to ever be trying to do that unless you. The only reason I could see like trying to sabotage a relationship is if it's like they can obviously see that it's like a very toxic relationship. But if it's say like oh trying to sabotage like your work life, like then that's
Yeah,
just
like what?
like
How much
what did
time
I
do you have
do?
in your hands to do that?
Like what did I do?
No, exactly. I feel like that one's pretty easy. Yeah, like screw that, bro. Um. All right. Should I just go down the list, or should I just go through the list?
Yeah, I don't know why you
Well,
haven't
I wanted
then.
to make you pick numbers. I thought that'd be fun. I'm trying to have a
I
good
don't want to
time.
pick numbers.
Hold
Numbers
on.
are scary. I'm scared of numbers.
Imagine counting could not be me. What's math?
Exactly. I don't know my numbers.
Okay, so this one says, would you forgive your friend if they spread a harmful or hurtful rumor about you to others? Could you forgive that? Like, let's say, I guess this one in
Um,
this situation, if they apologized, it makes sense because it's like maybe I don't know what reason they had, but like,
yeah, it's once again like the problem with that is like thinking of a good reason why they would have been spreading this stuff. So like
mm,
once again, it's a case of I don't think they can really be redeemed from that unless they can give me a really good reason. Like that's the difference between like these last two and the first one. The first one, like I could think of reasons, like I said, if like the person like towers over you, or it's like a case of like
mm,
this is like your best friend or something like that you're worried you're gonna mess up boats, but like you don't know what to do.
yeah,
Stuff like that. It's like that stuff I could see reasons. This one I can't see a reason why you're like spreading like slander behind someone's back, in my opinion.
yeah, because it's just giving like either secret animosity or I'm trying to think of reasons. Like, why would you? Like, well, actually, I could think of a reason. Like, I knew this one situation where, like, I was in a friend group where, um, there was like a couple that was dating, and they broke up, right? And then I think because the one person was actually saying what was up, like what was going on, or at least they were giving their perspective and their side. The other person went and just started spreading false things about that person because they were scared of looking like the bad guy, which is like not a good reason still, but
I'm a bad guy. Uh,
wait, how does that go?
that's another good song.
Yeah, I don't know, like, because I'm trying to think of what would drive somebody to do that. Like, okay, but let's say somebody came up to you and was like let's say they spread rumors about you, for example, and it's been years and like they've reflected, they've grown, and they're like, hey, I don't know why I did that. I was a dumb child or something, and they're like, I'm sorry. Would you be able to forgive that?
I mean, if it was like something like it was very much so like a kind of like something that happened in the past, like then that's a whole different like that brings them all to a different thing because
Mm,
stuff like that as children, like most people are stupid as children,
yeah.
including myself. Like that
Same.
is not
Yeah.
like that is a very common thing. Like children are stupid.
Mhm.
So I don't think it's ever like a problem of um like if it's like something that happened in the past, I think that's very much easy to like get over. Like if it's like that case in the future, like hey, you guys run into each other, you guys work together, and it's like hey, like
Mm.
I know I did all this stuff to you back in high school. Like I'm sorry. Like I just wanted to fit in or I wanted to be cool, whatever. Like back in like the past, like that. That's one thing. That's that case of like when you're children. Like I said, a lot of people just cause problems to look cool, to fit in with their friends, whatever it might be. But if it's like, oh, this was like yesterday. If you try telling me, oh, I was young, I'd be like, dog, it was yesterday.
Yesterday.
You're just a dumbass.
Went through
Like,
puberty in one night.
I grew up. I'm a new person now. Like, kill yourself.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, no, Peter Pan came back from Neverland just like that. Yeah, yeah. All right. Next one is, would you be able to forgive your friend if they constantly put you down and made you they constantly put you down and made you feel bad about yourself?
No, because that's just once again, that's just another like very toxic relationship. Like once again, it's one of those cases like I don't think that's really a real friend. Like if they're just constantly putting you down, it's pretty much the same as the one where you said like they're trying to like sabotage like your relationship or like your job. I feel like it fits into a very similar thing. If they're just constantly like degrading you, it's like,
Yeah.
and it's not like banter like degrading because like I do that to people where I'll joke with them and be like, "Wow, we're doing nothing again." Like we're like messing with people, but like if they actually mean it, like that's just toxic. Like there's no other way to put that other than they're just being toxic.
Yeah. Yeah, right? No, exactly. Like, well, okay, like I've had like a lot of friendships, and let's just say like in one of them I remember in the friend group, you know those like friends that just make you like the butt of the joke? I don't know if you've ever had
I
that
still
happen,
don't
but
have friends.
yeah, well, I don't know, maybe you've known somebody, or I don't know if you've ever like experienced it yourself, but like I had friends before who would always make me the butt of the joke, and it was like no matter like what I did, they found a way to just like kind of like put me down, you know what I mean? And maybe they thought it was harmless, cuz I honestly for the longest time just didn't really see anything wrong with it. But then I made friends who like didn't do that, and then you kind of realize like wait, maybe those weren't good friends, you know? And yeah, like I feel like you need to be friends with people who aren't gonna be doing that, you know? Um
Yeah, that's one like it's one case if it's like joking around. Like our one friend, like I feel like every friend has like that one punching bag of the group. Like we have our one friend that we jokingly blame them for like everything. Like we're
mhm.
always messing with them. Like if like
I think
we like
that's like sorry, go ahead. Yeah.
that's just like a form of banter.
Yeah,
Like if it's
right?
like, oh, we're losing the game, we're like, what the frick? Why didn't you carry us? And he's not even like playing the game with
Yeah,
us.
yeah,
Like we're just
exactly. Like
blaming.
you know it's
Like
a
it's
joke.
cases like that. But no, if it's like genuinely just supposed to be like toxic, like,
Yeah, like I guess like
there's
it will.
definitely
Yeah, like I guess in my situation it was like specifically with like I liked niche thing. Well, these were considered niche back then because obviously you know more people are out about their interests, like anime and like nerdy stuff. Like that was something that like if you brought
like
it up,
Kawaa. She's a nerd.
imagine,
What a nerd.
couldn't be me. Such a nerd, so quirky.
Yeah, good.
Um,
I just said it was.
you just call me
Gosh,
Deku,
obviously,
bro.
don't think I'm listening. No?
Oh,
What?
I was like, you damn nerd. Anyways,
Girl, I think you're hearing things today.
you know, perhaps I think it's like you know, I don't know, my headset's like
Too much
trolling me.
drugs.
Yeah, too much drugs, too much hard meth. Like,
Mm,
no, yeah. For all intentions and purposes, that's a joke. Um,
for now.
yeah, for now. If my parents are listening, please, like, don't worry, I'm not. Like, I'm chill. I'm not doing drugs. What were we talking about? Right before then?
I called you a
I
nerd.
had a thought and then it just flew away. So unfortunate. Alright, well, anyways, okay, I'll just move on to the next one, I guess. So this one is: could you forgive your friend if they betrayed if they betrayed a deep secret you confided in them? So I guess like they told your secret to people that you didn't want to know, I guess.
So I do think that also goes like a little bit in like a little bit more backgrounds needed. So if it's like a case of like it accidentally like slipped because of course that sometimes happens. Like they
Mhm.
didn't like they were talking like oh someone brought up something and then they're like oh Kawa just told me about this that happened to her that's very and then you like realize like sometimes that stuff happens. But if it's like I feel like it depends like what the secret is, like how bad it is. Because if it's like something like, oh, I told just you this, and then you went around telling people, but say I didn't tell you not to say it to people,
Mm.
then it's like, okay, you didn't know. But if it's like,
Yeah.
please, like, don't tell anyone this, like.
Yeah, I think if it's something like harmless, like something that's like not really obvious, like you want it to be kept a secret and they tell people, like it's not a big deal. But if it's something like if I tell you like for example, like I don't know, like a super secret something happened to me and like I cannot
Uh,
I don't know. I don't know what like you know like let's say you had like a deep dark secret and like you could tell it's something that like they don't share often. I feel like it's something personal. I feel like that's weird to just go around and tell people like, "Hey, this person." It's like what? It's not your like. Why is it anybody else's business? You know?
this person just touched my spaghetti.
The heli? Fired. Illegal. Banned. Cancelled.
Exactly. See, get it
Yeah.
now?
Exactly. But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Sorry. What were you saying?
I don't remember now.
Darn.
It's gone. Thought went bye bye.
Yeah.
Meow 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 meow.
Meow 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 meow. I think we were both just like for me. I don't know about you, but my social battery is just like completely. And we're filming and like so anybody who's listening, if I seem a little, it's because I feel because yeah words.
If I see whatever noises she was just making, it's just because I'm brain dead. Like there's no excuses for mine.
There's not. It's just one of.
I I'm brain dead and I have ADHD. Like there's no excuses
Yeah.
for me.
There you go. I
Like
feel like it's
I
something
do
like that.
podcasts and I multitask because I have to or bad.
We should just like rename this to the. I want to jokingly say the ADHD and Tism podcast because what else is it? uh,
Oh.
uh, Anyways, yeah. Okay, so this one says, could you forgive your friend if, where am I at? Oh, I already did that one. If they used your what? If they used your personal information for their own gain without your permission? What? How would
First
that
off, I
even?
want to know how they got my personal information.
They
Like
got your SIN number and like.
yeah, they got my social, they got my credit card number. Like
Yeah, like how to use someone's personal
hey
info for your own gain.
how'd you get this? Where'd you get that from? Hmm?
No, right? I feel like that's not a friend thing. That's just like a you're just an awful person. Like
That's just called committing crimes.
yeah,
That is like
committing
if it's like using their card, that is stealing money from them. If that is using like their social, that is identity theft.
That's
I
insane.
I don't think these are like small things. These are just called crimes.
Oh my god. Yeah, exactly, exactly. I don't know. All right, we'll skip that one. That's pretty obvious. I feel like. Um.
Hey, would you forgive your friend if they committed an absolute crime? No.
No. Okay.
Maybe.
Would you
Maybe
forgive?
tomorrow.
Maybe tomorrow. Maybe on a Tuesday. You know, not today though. Like not Thursday.
Maybe later. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, exactly. So, okay, this one says, would you forgive your friend if they dated your ex?
I don't care if my friends would date my ex. I genuinely think people who like get upset when someone dates their ex is a stupid thing.
Mm. What if this
I'm
was
gonna put that.
okay, I guess well, sorry, you go first and then I'll talk.
I was gonna say like I'm putting that out there that I think it's a stupid thing. I think the only time where it would be a problem like for someone to date your ex is if like this ex like absolutely like wronged you. Then it's like a case of like
Mm.
okay, you know like this person saw this happen. Like why are you like why are you doing this? Like you know like whoever is a bad person. Why are you trying? Like why are you dating them? Like stuff like that. Then it comes to a case of I can understand like not wanting them to like date your ex because then it's like okay they know that they wronged you, they know like you don't want them to be part of your life, whatever it might be, you know like how they hurt you, then it's more like that case. But people who are just like oh that was my ex, why are you dating them, and like you guys just broke up because you guys didn't get along or something,
Mm.
that's where I think it is stupid.
Yeah. Yeah. Kind of going off of your point is kind of what I was going to say is like I think it depends on the timeline. Like if your friend was already like let's say your friend and your ex were like slowly getting together while you were dating them, that's like shady as hell. That's like a big no-no. That's a big like why wouldn't your friend just be honest with you if they had feeling, you know what I mean? Or like cuz that's two betrayals. I feel like that's like two people going behind your back and like, you know? But if it's been some time and like what you said, if there's no like reason it was like severely like cut ties or something, like y'all just didn't you weren't compatible, like I feel like there's no issue with that. As long as like there's communication, like cuz I think what would hurt more at least like for me if I had a friend who like it would be like if they went behind my back to do it and not like hey, like you should know I'm talking to like blah 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 and then, you know. But I don't know. Like cuz I'm trying to think also like brain is gone.
Bingo, bye
Brain
bye.
go bye bye. It's too much going on. I'm going on vacation tomorrow. It's unrelated, but I'm going on vacation tomorrow, so I'm so excited.
Nope, not anymore.
I know. Not anymore. My brain's already on vacation. I think my brain's just already at the cottage, you know.
Mm.
Mm.
Vacation canceled.
Vacation. All right.
Vacation.
Vacation. French now.
Vacation.
All right. This one says, "Would you be able to get? Blah, blah, blah. Oh my gosh. Would you be able to forgive your friend
Arrivederci.
if they consistently canceled plans last minute without a valid reason?" I feel bad because I kind of do this sometimes, but not on purpose.
I think it depends, like how often is it? Like, is it constantly? Then it's
If it's
like
like all the time and last minute, like an hour
right.
before,
If
I
it's
feel
all the
like that's
time, and it's
like
like last minute. Then it's like that case of doesn't even seem like they
yeah,
want to like
actually hang out or like
really hang out with you. So like, why are they agreeing to it in the first place?
yeah, it's giving
But
like
if it's like
yeah,
um oh, it happens here and there. It is what it is. Because I know I do that sometimes. Like sometimes I'll be supposed to go to like cards or something with my friends, and I'll just be like, I don't feel like it. And
yeah,
that would literally be it. Like there's times where it's just like
yeah. At least you're
I'm not in the
honest.
mood. I don't really
Yeah,
want to. Whatever it might be.
yeah. It's not like the people who will be like, oh, my uncle died, and then next week they're like, my uncle died again, and like, and
I resurrected my uncle and then
yeah,
killed him.
yeah. It's like then they start losing track of which excuse they used last time. Oh yeah.
I killed your uncle. I'm going to jail.
That imagine like hey I can't hang out I'm going to jail because I committed a crime.
I killed your uncle.
Yeah,
My uncle was already dead. Took yours out instead.
yeah, that's why I can't make it, you know. I'm sick. um yeah, no, I feel like yeah, like if it's like legitimate reasons I feel like there's like nothing wrong with that, like but if it's like constantly, especially like let's say you're planning to meet somewhere and you're already there and let's say you're supposed to meet at like 10 or something and you're already at like the bar at the I don't know, designated meetup spot or whatever. And then it's like every single time you're already there, they're just like actually nah. And then you find out they're hanging out with somebody else. That's I've seen this. I've seen those situations happen. It's not good. You know?
No.
No. Especially okay, I'm just kidding. This is a hot take. If you are the kind of friend to ditch your other friends to go hang out with like a person of interest, like that's you're an awful person. I don't care. Like if it's every single time, you know, like I understand, you know, sometimes you just want to like I don't know, have some fun or whatever. But like I don't know, like you know, have you ever had like I guess I don't know. I don't really know how much experience you
I
have with.
need you to like finish a thought. Like,
Yeah, I know.
have you ever? I don't know.
Have you had a dream where you have you
have you when you
because my
when
brain
you have you when you
because like I think because we've talked about like friendships and stuff, and I feel like you said you've had like like a consistent like same set of friends or whatever. I think, and like I don't know if any of your friends are dating or like um
I don't have friends.
yeah I don't know what friends are. Yeah, so like I don't
You
know
know
like
what it is.
that I don't know. That's just how I feel because I've also seen like TikToks and stuff where people will be like, oh like my friend like would always like you know only want to hang out with me when like a guy was there, and it's like that's just like weird. Like if you cannot hang out like to me like that's like because I don't know. Well, I guess like for me, like with female friendships specifically, like female like girl and girl, like there's some girls out there who will just hang out with you solely because they want to meet up with a guy and they don't want to go alone, but then they'll never want to hang out with you like one on one, and it's just like, what is going on here? And like, I think that's sus.
Yeah, there's definitely stuff where it's like, um, just like stuff like that where like you could tell like, oh, they're actually doing whatever behind your back or whatever it might be. There is stuff like that as well. And then it comes to like, that case, but that's I feel like a whole different thing.
Mm.
Um, that's not just like canceling without like anything. That's just kind of them choosing someone else over you.
Mm. No, exactly. Yeah. I'm trying to see if there's any because I went out of order initially,
Why'd you do
so
that?
because numbers, I don't know what numbers are. Because I wanted to go with the most interesting ones. But I guess we could just like kind of go. I didn't know how many we'd have time for, so let's see. I think we might have done all of them. Oh wait, this
I don't
one.
think we've done 10. I
Have
definitely
you?
don't think we've done 10.
Okay, I found another one. Okay, would you forgive your friend if they lied to you repeatedly about major life events? So I guess like a chronic liar, maybe.
No. Why are they?
Like you couldn't forgive them?
Why? I don't think so. Not if they're like constantly lying about like stuff, making up like all these different reasons, like constantly.
Mm.
Oh, this happened, that happened, whatever else. Like then it just comes to a case of like, first off, you can't trust them. Then they say something actually does happen. It's like the boy who cries wolf. Like, yeah,
Mm.
sure it did. Like,
Sure.
well, because like if they're constantly telling you like, oh, my uncle died, like, we'll just go back to that. My uncle died. Then it's like a case of, oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Then they keep saying it, like another time. Oh,
Yeah.
my aunt died. Oh, my other uncle died. They constantly something. It's like
Yeah. Yeah. I
at that point, it's like I don't know if I could believe you,
yeah.
especially if they're like not sad or I see them like out doing something else, whatever it might be.
Yeah, yeah. Well, because I wanna ask like too like what if it's a situation where like the thing they're lying about is um oh my gosh, I lost my train of thought again because I had like two thoughts at the same time. Yeah, no, they started lying about whether or not like actual things like for example, like let's say they're like, "Oh, like blah 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 said this about you," and then like that never happened. But you wouldn't know because like you didn't you know what I mean? Like that that's what it gets
I
shady.
mean, I think like yeah, they could say that stuff, but like if you then say something to them about it, they say that it didn't happen, then it comes to a case of now you don't know who to believe.
No,
And if you figure
yeah.
out that person lied, then once again, why would I trust them?
Yeah, because then they could also lie about you too. They could be like, "Oh, guess what? Himiko said
Right,
this about
nothing
you."
says that they're not going up to someone else and saying that I said this stuff about them. Like, there's
Mhm.
nothing saying that they're not doing the same thing to me, to
Yeah.
them.
Right? Yeah.
So, like, that's why like, I can't trust like, a liar like that, because I can't trust that they're ever telling the truth. Like, how do I know what's a lie and what's the truth?
Mhm. No,
Like, if you were
exactly.
constantly lying to me, there's no way for me to do that.
Yeah. I feel like it's like tricky with people like that too, though, because sometimes it's like you don't even realize they're lying about anything until like later in the friendship, and you're like, shit, like how much of this was going on? Cause yeah, I don't know. I feel like friendships like that are always like I don't know. I personally like to stay away from people like that just because I don't know. But then
I
okay,
personally like to stay away from Kawaa.
go. You know, you know what. I see how it is. Going back to the redemption stuff. Like, do you think somebody could be redeemed from something like that? Like, if they were like a chronic liar, do you think someone could like I don't know, like redeem themselves from that?
I mean, maybe. Like, I feel like it's a very hard thing to redeem yourself from,
Mhm.
but I mean, it's definitely not impossible.
Mhm.
Like, it's always possible for like someone to do something, like to say get over it or whatever it might be. There's always like possibilities of stuff like that, but it's once again it comes like that case of how do I know you changed? You know what I mean? Like if you were constantly lying to me back then, what says that right now you aren't still lying to me or whatever
Mm,
it might be?
yeah. Yeah, I guess it would
Like
depend on.
I have no way to confirm that you've actually changed. Just because you're saying you have doesn't mean you have.
Yeah. That's yeah. Like maybe like I think in a situation like maybe they could be redeemed and like make new friends, but I feel like if there's already like stuff like that that happened in the past, it is hard to see like, okay, are you telling the truth now or like what?
Right. How do you know?
Mhm. Yeah.
It just comes back to that like same case of like there's no way for me to know that you're now telling the truth. That like you're not still just lying to say get something out of me or because you say missed a friendship but it came to that case of whatever it might be. Like there's all kinds of stuff like that where once again, how do I know you're telling the truth? Like now you lied to me all this time before. What says you aren't still?
Mhm. No, right?
Like Kawa, she's a pathological liar and is always hurting my feelings.
I know. I'm always telling Himiko how I flew to the moon and then I stole it and then the pugs now live there and but you know, it's
Wait, there's
okay.
bugs.
See,
I'm in.
Himiko's so gullible. No, I'm kidding.
Never mind. No
All
one
the
told me that there was
pugs, all
pugs.
the pugs in the world. All the pugs on the
No one
moon.
told me there
I
was
want pugs. I
pugs.
want pugs on the moon, bruh. You should do that.
No. Then what did they do? Why are they being sent to the moon? What did they do?
No, it'd be Pugland. That'd be amazing. Imagine just being surrounded by a bunch of pugs.
Yeah, but what? Why is the pug being sent
You're
to
like,
the
what the
moon?
pug
What
do?
did they do?
The pugs. They're pugs. They're so cute.
Yeah, yeah. Let's send them to a place where people can't breathe.
The pugs
Yeah.
already can't breathe, bro.
Yeah, exactly. So why are you sending them to the moon?
It's fine.
Yeah, this pug, they already have trouble breathing, so
These
let's
poor
bring them
pugs,
somewhere where
man.
there's quite literally no oxygen.
Oh, these poor pugs. Maybe they do better with like the whatever. Is there even air like in space? Like whatever the air is made out of. Like is it
No,
or is air just
you cannot breathe in space.
maybe pugs are built different. I don't know.
Girl, I hate you.
Oh man. Yeah, I don't even know.
Maybe pugs are built different. Shut
Yeah,
up.
I love pugs. See, they're built different because they're pugs.
Obviously not. You're trying to send them to the
No,
fucking
because
moon
they're
where they
cute.
can't
I would
breathe.
be on the moon with them. Even if I can't breathe, I'd die happy.
Because you just caused numerous pugs to die. You just caused a genocide of pugs.
The poor pugs, bro. Oh my god. I don't even
These
remember.
poor pugs, as she's the one who's talking about how she's committing a genocide of them.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm
no.
gonna take these pugs to the moon where neither I nor them can breathe, so we just all die.
It's giving like.
Like,
Have you ever?
okay,
Do you know what Pikmin is?
yeah,
Yeah,
you're
it's like
sacrificing them to
Pikmin.
do your
Yeah, it's
chores.
like Pikmin. Except that's actually so bad though. The poor pugs.
Yeah, it
Yeah, I'm gonna have
is.
an army of pugs, like he has an army of Pikmin. What an interesting game, actually. Now you think
There's a
about it, yeah.
difference.
What? Because they're
There's a difference.
aliens? Like,
Yeah, the Pikmins die, but they're just like they're plants
they're
that you regrow. The pugs are not gonna be regrown.
no, bro. They still die regardless. You see the little ghosties like fly up. Have you ever played the game? Like they get flattened and then the little ghosty flies up. The Pikmins don't get redeemed. They just dead.
Oh,
Himiko.
there's the Pikmin. There's a lot more of than I feel like there are pugs.
Yeah. Yeah, but you can grow them.
You can't grow the pugs if you kill all of
Oh,
them.
you mean you can plant a pug tree and then you got pugs. There you go. Sorry, see, maybe I did do too much hard math.
Guys, I think I'm quitting this podcast. I don't. think I want to be friends with the pug murderer.
See, this is proper rage bait.
No, it's called murder.
No, I'm not actually gonna murder the pugs. They're too cute to die. I'll just keep them
I
all
don't
in
know.
my
It sure
house.
seems like you
I'll
are.
keep them all in my house. And then we'll fly to the moon. There we go. Anyways,
Guys,
I
Kawa's trying to murder all the pugs.
don't even know what this podcast has become. But
Kawa's trying to murder all the pugs, guys.
Not
Don't
the
let her tell you
pugs.
otherwise.
Not the pug.
She is a murderer.
Puga-chan. Pugs. May there be pugs forever.
Kawa is a murderer.
Anyways, yeah.
Anyway, guys,
So-
Kawa's a murderer. She's trying to kill all the pugs.
Yeah. I guess, okay, going back to, like, the redemption thing, I guess, like, so we've established that redemption can happen if the person who's trying
If
to
you don't
redeem-
kill all the pugs.
That too. If the person...
Here, we'll add that to the thing. No, if you kill all the pugs, I will not forgive you. You cannot redeem yourself if you kill all the pugs,
I'm not
Kawa.
trying to murder no pugs.
I don't know.
There is no pugs. There is no pugs. Unfortunately, I don't even... There is no
Yeah,
pugs, and I'm
because you're
sad.
trying to kill them all by sending them all to the moon.
I'm gonna draw a pug now. I have a little sticky note with me. I'm gonna draw a little pug. Alright, I've
Guys,
I think
Kawa is the problem.
excuse me. This podcast has become... I don't even know actually how to draw a pug. It kind of looks like a hippo now. Because I was trying to draw like... to Google what a pug looks like. This has turned into like not even the redemption podcast episode. This is about pugs now.
Well, yeah, I'm talking about how you could not redeem yourself if you killed a pug. Because you're talking about sending them to space where they would suffocate and die.
Remind me
Remind
to
you
clip
of how
that.
you're a pug murderer?
Remind me to clip that. Make that put that on our Instagram.
Guys,
Not clickbait.
I don't
This is what we're talking
I don't
about.
think I want to continue this podcast. I think this is going to be the last one.
No.
For people who don't know, I have 2 pugs and a Chihuahua pug hybrid that I love, and she's trying to kill all the pugs.
I'm not trying to kill
I don't
no
know if I
pugs.
can.
I'm trying to adopt
I don't know
them.
if I can be friends with a pug murderer.
I'm trying to live on the moon with them. That's what I'm trying to do.
That sure doesn't sound like it.
Why does this look like a hippo and not a pug? How do I fix?
How did
Okay.
you manage to make up?
This looks
Pug
like
look like a
what
hippo.
kind of animal is Banjo from Banjo and Kazooie? He's like a bear, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. It kind of looks like Banjo.
not a pug.
No, he should be a pug. We should make a. There should be a pug video game. Nintendo needs to make a pug video game.
Why? So you can kill all the pugs
No, the pug can get revenge.
on you for trying to kill them?
I guess. Apparently, allegedly.
Allegedly, I feel like you've admitted that you're a pug murderer and you're trying to send them all to the moon.
No pugs have been harmed in the making of this podcast.
Not yet.
Just by Himiko. That's it. Uno reverse. Gotcha.
Guys, I was a murderer.
This is what
Pugs.
happens when we film when we're both like dead.
I'm not dead. I'm just talking about how you're over here trying to send pugs to the
I'm
moon
not
where
here
they
trying to
can't
talk
breathe
about
in the
redemption.
first
Now we're
place.
talking about pugs in space. Whose fault is that?
Yeah, yours.
No.
Literally yours.
Nah. Could not be me, no.
It quite literally is. I
Could
said
not
that.
be me.
You were a liar, and then you're like, yeah, I'm always talking to Himiko about how I'm going to the moon. And then I don't even know how you got off on pugs, and then you start talking about sending pugs to the moon. Quite literally, this entire thing has been you. Like,
Pugs. Pugs with the chug. Is it a crime to really
Guys.
want a pug?
is it a crime to what?
To really want a pug.
No, but it's a crime to try to send them to the moon where you're going to kill them.
I'm not trying to kill them. I'm trying to live with them.
They're not going to be able to breathe on the moon,
don't
Kawa.
breathe
They
anyways.
can't breathe on Earth.
They don't breathe. Yeah, exactly. Anyone will. You will literally. Is it a crime?
You would literally-
Is it a crime because pugs can't breathe? Is it a crime to keep them on Earth because they can't breathe?
They can at least slightly breathe on
This
Earth.
is like
On
turning
the
into
moon, they would
pug
suffocate
ethics.
instantly.
This is gonna title this episode "The Ethics of Pugs."
Kawa the pug murderer.
No. No.
Kawa's gonna post this episode on the YouTube, and I'm finally gonna log into the thing, and I'm going to change the title name.
Oh, now you. Oh, okay. Now you got some incentive.
Yeah, to change about how you're a pug murderer.
Oh my god. Okay, guys. I feel like we're getting near the end of that time. Might be a shorter podcast today, but let us know if you
Guys,
have any.
Kawa's trying to murder pugs.
No, I'm trying. You know what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to
Murder
play.
pugs. We just discussed this.
I'm trying to play some Ova Magica. I'm trying to play some cozy game.
Some what?
It's a good game. Trust.
What was it?
It's called Ova Magica. It's like a Harvest Moon, but like free.
Mm.
Yeah. Anyways,
Kawa's gonna go murder pugs.
I'm eating gummy worms now.
She's eating the souls of pugs.
No.
Kawa's a pug murderer.
Nar. The allegations are crazy.
She's trying to send them to the moon.
Yeah. Okay, Gru.
You're the one who's trying to send a bunch of pugs to the moon, Kawa.
Okay, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode for what it was. We got a little bit off topic, but some episodes are going to be like that, I guess. We hope you guys enjoyed us yapping about pugs on the moon. Unless you have anything else to
Kawa's trying to
add.
kill the pugs. She can't be redeemed for being a pug murderer.
Guess what, Himiko? It's time to say goodbye.
She's trying to kill the pugs.